JavaScript is a very important programming language. It is best known as the scripting language for web pages. Many people call it JS. It helps make websites interactive for users. Websites would be very plain without it. JavaScript is a high-level language. This means it is easier for humans to read and write. It works with HTML and CSS to build modern websites. HTML gives the website its structure, CSS makes the website look good with styles, JavaScript adds the behavior and interactivity. JavaScript has an interesting history. It was created by Brendan Eich at a company called Netscape. This happened in 1995. It was made very quickly, in about 10 days. Its first name was Mocha. Then it was called LiveScript. Later it was named JavaScript. This name was chosen partly for marketing. Java was a popular language then, but JavaScript is very different from Java. They are separate languages with different purposes. JavaScript quickly became a key part of web browsers. JavaScript often runs on the user's computer. This is called client-side scripting. The code is processed by the user's web browser. This is good because it can make websites faster. The website does not always need to ask the server for new information. It can change things on the page directly. For example, it can check if you filled a form correctly before sending it. This direct manipulation of the web page makes user interaction smooth. It allows for immediate feedback. The main purpose of JavaScript is to make web pages dynamic. Dynamic means they can change and respond to users. Static pages are like paper documents, they do not change. JavaScript brings these pages to life. It allows for things like clickable buttons that perform actions. It can show or hide information based on user input. It can create animations and update content without reloading the entire page. JavaScript is one of the 3 main technologies for building websites. It is essential for the modern internet. JavaScript is everywhere on the internet today. Almost all modern websites use JavaScript. If you want to build websites, you need to learn JavaScript. It is a core skill for web developers. A great thing about JavaScript is that it works in all major web browsers. This includes Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Apple Safari, and Microsoft Edge. Because it works everywhere, developers can trust it. They can build features that work for most people. This makes JavaScript a cornerstone of front-end web development. JavaScript is key for creating rich user interfaces. User interfaces are how people interact with websites. JavaScript allows developers to build complex and engaging features. Think about online maps like Google Maps. You can zoom in, drag the map, and get directions. These complex interactions are often powered by JavaScript. Online tools like word processors or spreadsheets that run in your browser also use lots of JavaScript. It allows web applications to feel as powerful as software installed on your computer. The web browser has become a strong platform thanks to JavaScript. Many powerful tools for web developers are built using JavaScript. These tools are called frameworks and libraries. You may have heard of some like React, Angular, or Vue. React was made by Facebook. Angular was made by Google. These frameworks help developers build large websites more easily. They provide ready-made code and structures. This speeds up the building process. It also helps keep the code organized and easy to manage. These tools have made JavaScript even more important in web development. JavaScript is also very versatile. It is not just for web browsers anymore. A technology called Node.js allows JavaScript to run on servers. This means developers can use JavaScript for the back end of a website too. The backend is the part of the website that runs on the server handling data and logic. Using JavaScript for both front-end and back-end can make development simpler. JavaScript can also be used to make mobile apps. Frameworks like React Native help with this. Some desktop apps are also built with JavaScript using tools like Electron. One basic thing JavaScript can do is change HTML content. HTML is the structure of a web page. JavaScript can find elements on the page. It can change the text inside an element. It can add new elements or remove existing ones. It can also change attributes of elements, like the source of an image. This allows parts of a web page to update without reloading the whole page. For instance, a news website might update headlines instantly. This makes the website feel faster and more responsive to the user. JavaScript is excellent at handling user events. An event is something that happens on a web page. This could be a user clicking a mouse button. It could be them moving the mouse over an item. It could be them typing on the keyboard. JavaScript can listen for these events. When an event occurs, JavaScript can run some code. For example, if a user clicks a Show Details button, JavaScript can display more information. This ability to react to user actions is what makes websites interactive. It makes users feel engaged. Another important function is form validation. Websites often use forms to collect information from users. This could be a sign-up form or a contact form. JavaScript can check the information entered by the user. It does this before the information is sent to the web server. It can make sure that all required fields are filled. It can check if an email address looks correct. It can ensure a password meets certain rules. This is called client-side validation. It gives users immediate feedback if they make a mistake. It also helps reduce bad data sent to the server. JavaScript can also create basic animations and visual effects. These can make a website more interesting and visually appealing. For example, elements can fade in or out smoothly. Items can slide into view when the user scrolls down the page. Menus can drop down with a gentle animation. While CSS is also used for animations, JavaScript gives more control for complex or interactive effects. These small visual touches can improve the user's experience. They make the website feel more polished and professional. They help guide the user's attention effectively. Let's look at an example: interactive navigation menus. Many websites have menus that help users find different pages. These can be drop-down menus that appear when you hover over an item, or they might be side menus that slide out when you click a button, especially on mobile phones. JavaScript controls how these menus work. It makes them appear and disappear smoothly. It responds to the user's clicks or mouse movements. Good navigation is very important for a good user experience. JavaScript helps make website navigation clear and easy to use. Another common example is image sliders or carousels. You often see these on home pages. They display a series of images or content one after another. JavaScript controls the sliding motion. It can make the images change automatically every few seconds. It also allows users to click on arrows or dots to see the next or previous image. This is a good way to show off multiple products or photos in a small space. It keeps the page looking clean and organized. It also makes the page more dynamic and visually engaging for visitors. JavaScript is also vital for real-time updates on websites. Think about social media websites like Twitter or Facebook. You see new posts appear on your screen without you having to refresh the page. Or think about websites that show live sports scores. The scores update automatically. This is often done using JavaScript. JavaScript can ask the server for new information in the background. Then it updates only the necessary parts of the page. This keeps the content fresh and current. Users get the latest information instantly, which is very convenient. In summary, JavaScript fundamentally changes how we experience websites. It takes simple, static pages and turns them into interactive applications. It makes websites respond to what users do. It helps validate information, provides dynamic content updates, and creates engaging visual effects. Without JavaScript, the web would be a much less exciting and much less useful place. It is the technology that makes websites feel alive and user-friendly. JavaScript truly powers the interactive features that define the modern web, enhancing the experience for everyone.